What's good, YouTube? Fairdale Kings coming back at you again with another EA Sports College Football 25 video. Tonight we're going to be live streaming number 4 Ole Miss taking on number 13 Utah. Game will be up here soon. Right now we're going to pause, make sure we get everything set up. We'll be right back very briefly. What's good, YouTube? Getting everything set up. These guys should be getting ready to kick off soon, I would hope. In the meantime, though, I'm going to go quick rundown of the league and look at the top 25. Let me see. Hopefully we get a kickoff here soon. Haven't had a message back. It's supposed to be kicking off at 7. Heard nothing to the contrary. This is a big game, though, in the grand scheme of things. You've got Ole Miss, who lost in season 1 in the national championship game, undefeated in the SEC, won the SEC championship, finished last year 15-1, losing a heartbreaker to Ohio State in the national championship. Utah, the prohibitive favorite to win the Big 12 this year. They did lose to number 1 Alabama 17-14, but it was a thriller. I mean, it's another game that Alabama really struggled in. So the fact that Utah gave number one Alabama, all they could handle is all that I need to know about the Utes this year. I mean, you look at this. This is a game that Utah was leading 14-0 at the half and just couldn't seal the deal and end up losing in overtime. So we'll see. We'll see what transpires there if they can continue their ways. And even if they would, if Utah does lose this game, that still doesn't prevent them from winning the Big 12. That has no impact. This is just more of a statement game. They would hope that they could win for sure. It goes a long way in seeding and overall their reputation, the view that the outsiders are going to have of this Utah program. But he's played in his only appearance this year very, very well. And if it wasn't for the lack of, being able to be consistent and put up, 4 quarters of football, we could be sitting here talking as if Utah was in the top 5 still. But they did come away with the loss. But they have a chance to rebound. Be a very big upset. I think the money on this game shows that early predictions, at least from one of our lead pundits, I saw a prediction: Ole Miss is favored to win 35-14. Might be a little bit biased there. Might be a little bit of bias. Gonna have to put on a hold though. We gotta take this. Hold on. Sorry about that. Trying to get all this squared away. Give me one moment here, man. I'm waiting on. See if I can get these knuckleheads. About to be on. Okay. Best update I've had. Nice. Looks like they got lost in traffic there in Utah. Looks like they got it mixed up in the locker room. Took a right when he should have took a left. Imagine that. Ole Miss's coach is late again. Never seen this before. I don't know which one's worse, him or the Georgia coach. Georgia coach disappears for 3 or 4 days. Find him, turns up with white powder all over his clothing. Claims he loves powdered donuts. I don't know what exactly that means, but that's the last statement we heard from Georgia coach, and he's kind of disappeared. He said, "You'll hear a comment from my lawyer. We're still waiting for that statement." Never came about. All right, let me see if I can get all this up here. Still waiting on that Ole Miss coach to get signed on. But yeah, I mean, this should be a good game. That's what we're hoping for anyway. I mean, you're looking at an Ole Miss team, Little B, looking at a coach right now that's 17-1 career record. Last year finished 15-1, losing in the national championship game on a field goal, lost 38-35, but was the SEC regular season and conference champion. 2-0 record against rivals, 7-1 record, outstanding record playing top 25 opponents. Should probably improve on that today. 2-1 bowl record, but they're going on the road today. They're going to be out there in a hostile environment playing in Utah. We'll see if he can take his traveling circus on the road. They do love to, and when I say they, I'm talking about Ole Miss. They do love to audible around a little bit. So sometimes that can become a factor when you're playing in a hostile environment with the crowd noise and whatnot. But if you silence the crowd and put some points on the board early, that all goes by the wayside. But looking at Coach Coach Kane, the Utah head coach, his career there at Utah, his overall record is 11-4, 3-0 record versus rivals, 0-1 bowl record. He lost in the first round of the playoffs last year to, I want to say he lost to Texas in the playoffs, 4-5. So he lost a home game in the playoffs. And then versus his record versus top 25 teams, he's a paltry 3-3, but he's looking to get above 500 with an upset victory. Even though it's a home game, they're decisive underdogs in this matchup. Just working through some technical difficulties, waiting on the Ole Miss coach to show up in the building. Looks like we're getting some action finally. Getting some action finally. Getting everything booted up. Probably in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we got everything. We don't want any overlapping and stealing of anyone's material. So we're going to make sure we go up here and we cover the screen while he gets logged in and gets everything squared away. I know he's going to stream the game. Once he gets everything squared away, we'll get this session going. It's weird because we thought this was going to be a doubleheader on the CW. Last night we had a thriller. We had Tennessee taking on Oklahoma State. Tennessee with a 7-0 lead into the fourth quarter, and just like Houdini, that dude made that 7-point lead disappear and turned a sure victory into a defeat. 7-7 game, under a minute to go, driving to kick game-winning field goal, inexplicably throws the ball to the flats. It's intercepted, run back, down inside the red zone, and Oklahoma State punches one in late to win the game. But that's what you get. You know, you got Coach Who, and sometimes his eyes, you know, he's got cross-eye, wood leg with a kickstand. Sometimes that gets in the way, and that's what happened last night. Come back, bit him, cost him a chance at a victory, and finally to get above 500. We're trying to get all this filtered out. Let's see if we can get this fit in the screen. That's what happens, boy, when someone shows up at the game right at kickoff. Hey, we're here. Who cares about your media and your partners? They don't care about their media commitments and all that. They're all about themselves. Fun times though. Let's go. We've got kickoff coming here. Looks like Ole Miss is going to be kicking the ball. We got a little bit of rain in the forecast here. Utah is going to catch the ball on the 2-yard line. Actually elects to take it out as opposed to taking a fair catch and taking the ball in the 25. I don't know if these young ones even know the rule that you can sit there and wave your damn hand and get the ball in the 25. Everyone wants to run it back. He just lost 7 yards by deciding, hey, I want to be a hero and run the ball out. Going to start scrimmaging from the 18-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. Utah coming out in 22 personnel, 2 running back, 2 tight end, I formation. Common theme in this game might be they're just going to run the ball down the field. We've looked at some of the scouting reports. They've watched some film. Holy cow, boy, get your Skittles out now and get the popcorn because we got a touchdown. Utah is going to take it 82 yards to the house on the first play from scrimmage. Utah jumps out 6-0. Wow, we had no tape on this team at all. This is a total shock. All we had to go on was some quotes from the Bama coach trying to feed us some malarkey talking about, hey, I should have lost the game. No one heard that. They just always down 14-0, thought it was a couple turnovers or fumbles. Wow. Explosive offense. They come out in 22 personnel and just say, we're going to smack you right in the mouth. This Ole Miss team, now we haven't seen him offensively. He's a genius on offense. I mean, he is. He can make chicken salad out of chicken shit. I've seen him do it before. So hopefully you guys, it's pay-per-view. Young ones, you need to sit there and go to bed right now. Let the grown folks talk. But man, and then sure enough, what happens? You go and score a touchdown, and what do? You kick the damn ball out of bounds, and you're going to let Ole Miss start with a short field. Can't get out of your damn way for nothing. In fact, they're going to start on the 40. Shrink that a little bit, get out the way. Ole Miss going to sit here and run a stretch play to the left. They're going to pick up 4. It's going to bring up a 2nd and medium. They've got 2nd and 6. They're coming out in their infamous deuce close set. Going to run an inside zone over here to the left. He's got a lot of yards. There's a lot of daylight to the left side. Gain of 14 on the play. It's going to be a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. They've ran 2 plays. They've got their first down of the night. See Deuce close again. This is one of his favorite. I mean, halfback wheel out of the backfield, running the wheel. You get the tight end running his mesh route coming across. So you get double wheels. And then you got a mesh concept. And sure enough, the last option, it might be actually his most potent option. He's got a spot route, and that number 19 usually spots up about, I don't know, 25-yard line, about 12 yards downfield, and he's always wide open because you got to worry about guarding all those damn wheel routes. Ole Miss going to run the ball off to the left side after picking up 7 on the last carry. Going to get enough for a first down, bring up 1st and 10. This might be a touchdown. This is the motion play that is almost undefendable unless you know what the hell you're doing. Caused a lot of headache. I know Ohio State gave up a touchdown on this and even knew what the play was and said, we still can't guard. Here it is. It is. And Oregon is actually copied. They're trying to mimic this play. And I think they scored 3 or 4 touchdowns against Oklahoma State the other day. And sure enough, Utah knew what the play was. Manually guarded. Still couldn't stop the damn thing. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 4. Walker Howard, pitch and catch. The new quarterback there taking over for Jackson Dart, who graduated. Walker Howard taking over there. He's out there throwing laser beams already. That's a nice catch down the sideline. Going to get him inside the red zone. Going to get a swing pass over here. I don't know. He loves the stem routes. I know that. He loves the stem routes. He's going to give a little eye candy. He's going to motion that guy over. Watch B. See if he's going to hook up. He does. Takes that away, but he's got a running back on another damn wheel route. It's going to be a touchdown. Ole Miss. He said, don't y'all count me out. I was still sleepwalking. I didn't even know I had a game. Gave up an early touchdown. Comes right down the field. Takes him, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 plays, whatever it was. Marches down the field. Scores a touchdown. Answers. The special teams right now in Utah are letting them down. I mean, you're looking at kick the damn ball out of bounds. Let them start on the 40. And then they go and run into the damn kicker for some reason. Now they got going to kick the ball probably 30 yards through the end zone. Yeah, just wave at that. Say, hey, where'd the ball go? It's back there. Your mama's got it. Good googly moogly, man. Special teams right now in Utah, if there's a question mark, I've got to identify it. It is the special teams, and they got a special coach. But, hey, best thing happened. They got good field position. They're going to start on the 25 as opposed to, hey, I'm a hero, and I'm going to bring this ball out of the end zone. So, looks like Utah's coming out in 13 personnel. They got 1 running back and 3 tight ends on the field. Tight ends at fullback. Wow, that's a heavy personnel. They're going to run over here to the right. No, sir. No, sir. We've seen this before. 5-yard loss on the play. Good googly moogly. You don't line up back here in I formation and think you're going to lose 5 yards. Just run the simple inside zone play, but sure enough, they did. No one blocked us. So, right now, there's a lot of, where'd he go? Where'd who go? No one blocked anyone's like, sure, man, that's your man. No one blocked. We're going to get I formation again, 13 personnel. He's going to run a toss to the left. Probably could have kept it outside. Cuts it back inside. Loses some yards. Yeah, you don't need the reference number for the delivery. I've got that. So I just have to switch it around. So if you can, either you or your driver send me a copy of your paperwork and then I'll get it fixed out. If you guys can just email it to me, it's Victor. In fact, let me see if I can jump on real quick. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a podcast right now, but let me see if I can jump on here and send you guys it. Yeah. I mean, you called right back. I mean, you could have sent an email, but we're good. Let me 707 Mark Brinson. Okay, I'm just going to respond. Yeah, I'm going to respond and just say here, send me the picture here, okay? If you could do that, and then I'll get the schedule squared away and straightened out, okay? All right. Thank you, buddy. Bye. All right, sorry about that. Imagine that, man, sitting at home and someone wants to call you about some work stuff. Anyway, that's what happened. Looks like Ole Miss was able to stop them. They now have possession. It was 1st and 10. They tried to run the okey doke play again. It didn't work out. Quarterback gets smacked around. Man, he takes a big, heavy hit there. Incomplete pass. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Deuce close again. Double wheels. We got halfback wheel and we got a tight end wheel on the left. Going to get these crossing routes. I've seen that guy before. That's the favorite target from last year, Antoine Wells. He's not going to pick up anything. In fact, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Let's see what Ole Miss dials up, though. That's a good stand right now from Utah. The problem is it's going to take them 2 more plays because we know Ole Miss is never going to punt the ball. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It doesn't matter what it is. So unless they have a huge lead, we've seen them punt the ball 1 time in probably 6 or 7 games. Going to get good protection. We're going to get the stem route to the left. That's a route that's very tough to guard and defend unless you manually guard it. They do take it away, but not before the crossing pattern picks up 11 yards, enough for a 1st down. Ole Miss continues this drive. 1st and 10 inside of Utah territory. You see right now, Utah's in a 3-3 stack. I love this play. This is some Oregon play. We used to run this offense, boys. I've seen that play before. Doesn't have time to throw it, though. I mean, they're bringing in some pressure. This Utah, good googly move. That dude ducked his head down. You got to watch. He left the crown of his helmet there, referee. This must be the same damn refs that did that opener at Alabama and Florida State game because they were a clown show. A clown show. Going to be 2nd and 10. Play action again. That's taken away. It's a good thing. Hey, that good thing the quarterback was hit because the hitch route in the middle was taken away and boxed as well as the crossing route. So if he'd actually got rid of that ball, there was potential. That was going to get intercepted. Best thing happened was quarterback getting knocked down and off balance where it was an incomplete pass. Now look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. We're going to get a screen. He had enough time to throw it, and sure enough he does. They're bringing incredible pressure. Makes a guy miss. Makes 2 guys miss. Picks up 15 yards. Going to be 1st and 10 Ole Miss. Just outside the red zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. This could be an option. Is this an option play where he's going to sit here and... Nope. There's the motion. It's going to be a slot option. Nope. Throws the RPO out of it. Yeah, I mean, that's similar. I mean, good googly moogle. Just lost 5 yards. That return RPO swing. It didn't work. Take that one and get rid of that play. Don't use that one again. You didn't fool nobody. He was all over it. They're going to come out now, though, and this trips left. Running back's wide open. Take that little check down. Take that little check down. He gets smacked. Tattooed. Picks up 9, though. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 at the 18-yard line. Good read. I mean, he gets the ball in his hand fast. I mean, you got to give it to that Ole Miss coach. They dial up plays, and they know where they're going. They've got an intention. There's a reason why they do everything. He'll set you up. Looking at this Utah defense, they're still in that 3-3 stack. They walk out the back, or they're going to bring both inside linebackers. I mean, they're bringing heat. But, hey, before we get that snap off, look at that water. The referee's walking. This field is flooded right now. There's a lot of rain. Going to be some slipping and sliding. But at the end of the 1st quarter, Ole Miss 7, Utah 7, but Ole Miss is driving. 3rd and 6, what we're going to be facing here. But before I said it at the break, I mean, this Ole Miss coach has a purpose for everything that they run. They're going to come out and deuce close again. Going to run the out pattern. He loves to eat you up, throwing those out patterns. Once you come down and start going with those and guarding those, then he'll start running bench swap and he'll throw the corner route on you. So, very productive offense. Runs 3 really good plays out of this set. The mesh with the double wheels. Now this is the fork play out of trips. Going to get that corner route. That's going to be a post and a corner with a Dre coming underneath. I'm sure he's going to modify one of these, maybe to a stem route on the backside. Sure enough, there it was. Stem route on the backside. He manually guards it. This guy's watched film on Ole Miss. I tell you that. He knew that the stem route was coming on the backside, that he loves to go that stem route. And Coach Gage manually took away the stem route with the safety. They boxed him over. They bracketed the receiver and said, you know what? I'm going to take away what you want to do. Held the ball a little bit long and actually, gets heated up. Going to run a dive here. Probably gets down inside the 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Coach Gage doing everything he can to keep this dam from busting wide open. Going to get tight bunch over here to the right. So you got bunch right. Got to watch that back swinging out of the backfield. He does, but no one guarded this. No one guarded the flat. I mean, he just ran a straight arrow route and nobody guarded him. There was nobody there. Touchdown, Rebels. That's going to make the game 14-7 Ole Miss. And notice that time, that Utah rush, there was no rush. That guy took his man and ran backwards. I'm not going to run into the kick. Coach ain't going, yep, me no more. He actually turned and ran backwards. That kick's going to be 5 yards deep. He's going to fair catch it. Utah's going to scrimmage from the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. I mean, Utah right now has 1 sack and 4 quarterback pressures. Coach Gage said, you know what? I'm just going to bring heat. We're going to bring relentless heat. We're going to make him make some quick decisions and get the ball out of his hand. Utes come out. Looks like, again, 13 personnel. They must only have 1 receiver on this staff, on this roster. Crossing routes, there's guys open, left, right, down the middle. Takes the guy running from left to right on your screen on the mesh. Picks up 2, but he was blanketed. I mean, that guy had barely enough room to breathe. That guy from Ole Miss was right there in his pants with him, running stride for stride. He was not going to let him get away from him. Looks like we got 13 personnel. We're going to run. Uh-oh, I've seen this one. Make a move, boy. Make a move. Makes a spin. Going to stiff arm. Going to juke. Gets out to the 41-yard line. Bunch of yards on that play. Bunch of yards on that play. Gain of 32 for Dijon Stanley. Going to be 1st and 10. Utah on the Ole Miss 41-yard line. Wouldn't doubt if he doesn't try to run a little bit of clock. Doesn't want to give the ball back to Utah so quick. But hey, you guys score, though, whenever you can and worry about defense later. Maybe he'll make a mistake. Ole Miss is in. Oh, he audibles out. Look, he get a little tricky here. He got a little tricky. He moves some people around. He's going to run a dive. Holy cow! Did you see that move? Wow! Wow! What a spin in the hole. I was not expecting that. Quick juke, busts a tackle, does a spin move, spin a Rooney, picks up 12 yards. 1st down Utah inside the 30, and they're moving the ball under 2:30 remaining in the first half. Impressed right now with this offense. Can't play defense to save his life, but man, this offense is moving the ball. You're going to hesitate on him. You got to hit him with the hezzy, boy. You got to slow down. So it's not always about going full speed. Sometimes you got to slow down and let him run right by you, and then you cut and you dip and you slip, and then you score. But anyway, it's another 1st down Utah at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Let the clock run out. Get to the 2-minute warning. Let your running back catch a breath. Let your line catch a breath. You don't need to snap the ball if you're listening. You don't need to snap the ball. Don't rush. Don't hurry. Don't do any play. There you go. We're at the 2-minute timeout. Ole Miss 14. Utah 7. Let's take a break for our sponsors. Oh, that's right. We broke. We ain't got no sponsors. But anyway, back to the game action. Utah's lined up under center. I formation. They're going to motion to the right. You see right now, Ole Miss is just bringing everybody. They're going to bring both these backers. They got a guy over here to the right. He's blitzing. Coach Gagg is flipping the play. I don't know if I'm going to run. What are we running? What are we running? We're going to run speed option? You going to run speed option to the boundary? Nope, he's going to run. How is he? That's a 2-yard gain. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell did he sliver to make it through that hole? I mean, he is cutting right between both the defensive tackles in the A gap and making room where there's no room. This boy right now is doing some impossible stuff. There's no way I would even attempt to run the ball between that. He's going to run the ball right into the A gap in the weak side. Touchdown, Utah. That's the U looking at you right now, boy. And we're going to have a tie game unless his wooden leg gets in the way. Nope. Hit him with that wooden leg with the kickstand and got the kick through. Going to be 14-14 if you're watching at home. If you're not watching, I don't know what you're doing. Go get a beer, come down, sit down, and watch this game. It's exciting right now. 14-14 with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Ole Miss going to catch the ball at the 1-yard line. He's going to do some moving, some shaking, some making. Gets out to about the 21, going to be 1st and 10. I've seen this before. We're probably going to get double mesh, double wheel. Probably going to have a wheel on the left, have a guy run vertical and run right behind him. We've seen that before, right leading into the half. Coach B doesn't need a whole lot of time. He's actually going to come out and single back, close, run halfback stretch. Nice play call. We haven't seen this action from him yet. Going to get out to the edge. Brought down, 2nd and 9. That's just a play to keep him honest. He knows he can score at any time. Great ability. He's running this play to set him up, and sure enough, he goes right back to gun close and runs halfback wheel on both sides, double wheel. Going to have a tight end run the wheel and a running back run the wheel. Which one you going to guard? You going to guard the wheel on the right side? It's going to leave the guy on the left wide open. And he runs the tight end mesh concept, crossing route. He's uncovered. Picks up, looks to be 7 yards, brings up a 3rd and 2, clock's down to minute 7. He's in no hurry, though. He's got all 3 of his timeouts in his back pocket. If I'm Utah, I'm not calling timeouts either. Don't bail him out. Don't help him out at all. Let that clock tick, 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 tick. They're looking to the sideline. Make sure you got the right play. He's going to run an actual inside zone. Nope. There's an audible. Where is this crowd noise? He's a top 25 stadium, and this guy's calling plays like he's in his backyard. I mean, the noise is not bothering him at all with all the adjustments. I'm a home team, and I'm sitting there. I'm getting penalties left and right playing at home. And this dude's on the road. He's like, shake it off. We can call 3 audibles, switch all the routes. No one's going to call a flag on Ole Miss at all. Anyway, with all that being said, play some pitch and catch. A guy makes a guy miss. Going to get up the sideline, run out of bounds. 1st and 10 Ole Miss, just short of midfield. Here goes the oop-de-oop play. He's going to run the motion. Better be manually guarding that. You're going to be manually guarding that. You're going to get the oop-de-oop. There goes the guy in motion. You better run over and guard it yourself because he's going to beat you, man. Yep, he's got that taken away. There's the underneath. He's going to take a shot downtown. No, sir. No soup for you, boy. No soup for you. He says you're having none of that. Intercepts the ball, stops the drive. Now, Utah, you've done well running the ball. There's no sense in throwing the ball, putting in the air. If you can't run the ball 3 times to get a touchdown, you get the hell out of Dodge. You take your ball and you go to the locker room. But you run your halfback dive. You run your stretch, you get the hell out of here. If you can score, great. If not, don't worry about it. Do not give Ole Miss back the ball before the end of the half. Ole Miss has their full allotment of timeout, so if they want to stop the clock, we're going to get motion to the left. Is he going to come back to the right? Nope, he's going to run a toss. He's got a convoy. He can make a man miss. He does. He does the okey doke. He is down the sideline. Number 23 is going to be a house call, people. That's a house call. Touchdown. This guy's got 8 carries, 129 yards, 2 tutties, but he scored too fast. Ole Miss is going to have a chance to go down, score before halftime. Going to have a chance to go down, score before halftime. But, hey, not to be undone. That's a touchdown, Utah. Utah must be watching Ohio State run the Utah playbook, and they do it better than them. But they're copying. They're doing a good job. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. That ain't the Utah playbook because that's got I formation, and we ain't got no I formation. Utah's found them some. I got to find out what they're running. I like this. I like this scheme a lot. Going to kick the ball off over here to the left side. Going to bring it out. Makes a guy miss. Makes another miss. Gets out to the 20. Is he down? He's not down. Blow the whistle. Someone blow a whistle. What is Utah running? Let me look. Oh! I don't know if he's using it, though. It says he's got the Oregon playbook. I don't know if Coach Cocaine has Oregon's playbook or not, though. I don't remember seeing no I like it. Maybe he does. Gonna have to look into it. Anyway, Ole Miss comes out 5 wide. He's got a guy running right down the middle of the field, buck naked, wide open for all to see. Nice pitch and catch there. Nice pitch and catch. Going to be just short of a gain of 30, probably about 28 yards on that play. Going to be 1st and 10 at midfield. Told y'all, man, he don't even have to call a timeout. I mean, he called one. He's got 15 seconds. He run 2 plays, going to get a touchdown. I know, I've seen this. I've been in this boat before, right before half. Scored a touchdown. Thought, hey, quiet down. He said, no, sir. Don't worry about me, young boy. There's the wheel route. And he intercepted it. He said, no soup for you. I've seen you, boy. I've watched your film. I ain't never been on TV, but he said, I watched you play a national championship, and you ran all this stuff, and I know how to stop it. He said, I know how to stop it. There's no way he's going to run the ball here for 40 yards. What's he need? 49? Ain't no way he's going to break another one for 49 and score before. He's in prevent. He's going to prevent himself from stopping him. Run the ball to the left over here, pick you up about, 15 yards, get out of bounds, maybe throw one. I don't know. He just brought the guys up, though. That don't look good. Get to the sideline, make it miss. Going to be at half. That's fine. Don't throw an interception. Don't lose the momentum. Shocker. If y'all had Utah winning 21-14 at halftime, y'all sit there and put your hand up. It wasn't me. And I know it wasn't Coach Kugel because he said 35-14 Ole Miss. 35-14 Ole Miss. He scored more than 14 right now. But anyway, Utah's lined up to kick the ball deep to start the second half. They got everything they wanted. They forced 2 turnovers. Now, they did have to punt the ball once. They got stopped one time. Look at this guy, man. This guy is drunk. This kick returner is drunk right now. He was going right. He was going left. He was stuttering. I don't know where I want to go. I'm going to go over here. I think he is absolutely just, right now, he's inebriated. That dude had too many beverages. No wonder why Ole Miss was late getting the game. They got some guys that were out last night at 7th Street watching the ladies of the night. They weren't ready. Someone needs to wake up this defense. Someone needs to wake up this Ole Miss defense because right now they have no answer on how to stop a running play. Ole Miss, though, 2nd and 2. That's a nice pickup of 8 on 1st down. They're going to run the ball off tackle. Nice inside zone. He's going to pick up several yards. Gets a 1st down. 1st down for the Rebels. Now, the one thing with this Ole Miss running back, though, the 2 running backs they have are not very fast. They are not very fast. They are power runners. This guy, I think, is Amos, is the lead back. They're not going to break it away. They're not going to break away on you. But yes, I said, Rashad Amos. 7 carries for 48 yards. But they're effective. And that's all you need is make sure you got some guys that can tote the rock, get you the tough yards when you need it. Yeah, Amos is an 84 overall, 86 speed, 90 awareness, 95 carry, 94 ball carrier vision. So He's not going to. There's the playmaker. We seen that. Run the mesh, wiggle out a little bit, throw the playmaker, and also there was a little hook up in the middle of that spot route. Well, I've watched so much game film on this Ole Miss team. I can tell you what they're running before they run it. But you got to stop it. Got to stop it. It's hard as hell to stop it, man. Look at that. There's the guy wide open in the middle of the field. I told you, if he wanted to throw that check down, that spot route, wide open, you can't guard it because the whole defense is so stretched out as the flow comes from left to right, which is his favorite. Loves to run from left to the right side. You got to stop it. You know what's coming. You still can't stop it. If he wanted to, he could have sat there and said, you know what, I'm going to throw it across my body, and he had a wide open guy in the middle of the field, probably would have picked up 40 yards as well. So Dominic Thomas with the carry. That's the backup running back. He's an 81 overall with 87 speed. He's not a burner either. But these guys are gashing him. I mean, when he wants to run the ball, and you got to make a choice. Am I going to stop the pass? Am I going to stop the run? And this Ole Miss passing game is so effective. I mean, it's hard. You have to pray that he makes mistakes. There's the crossing route again. That's going to be Antoine Wells. Left to right. Same theme. He loves running from left to right. Number 3, running across the field. Dude caught like 90-some passes last year, and that's not hyperbole or anything like that. I'm not exaggerating. That's about what he caught last year. Run that same damn route over and over and over again. Like clockwork. And there's Amos. He ain't got to be fast, but that dude's effective. Going to get in the end zone. 8 carries, 52 yards, 2 tutties. Flex on him, young one. Flex on him. That's a touchdown. Y'all need to get excited. That's good. Hey, let's go. We got a ball game. We got a ball game at Rice Eccles Stadium out here in Utah. Ain't that cute, man? Look in the stands. We got a little red. We got a little white. We got a little red. We got a little white. They coordinated. We couldn't do that at Louisville. Everyone show up to the game. They show up late. They leave early. They don't know if they're wearing black, white, red. You got UK fans coming to games. Couldn't do that at a Louisville game. Couldn't do it. You can tell them it's a blackout. People show up in pink and white and red. What are you doing? That ball's deep and it's not playable. That ball's deep and it's not playable. Now, here, boys, this is where Utah's going to change it up again. They're going to go to the pistol now. They're in a play that's very effective. I know Ohio State runs that play and averages 16 yards a carry on that stretch play. But they're going to be stopped there for... No! No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Well, no, we didn't just have that happen. Obviously, we're having some technical difficulties. It was a 21-21 game. Ole Miss had just scored a touchdown on their opening drive of the second half. Utah just taken over after a kickoff into the end zone. Was the 25-yard line, ran one play, lost 1 yard. Was going to be 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. when the game disconnected. What an exciting game it was. I mean, that was God dog it, man. That's gut wrenching for Coach Gage that they were playing so well. Had a little bit of I don't know. Utah was probably running some stuff that maybe Ole Miss wasn't prepared for. And even after seeing it, Lil B was still struggling to stop it, but it's some of that shock value. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. They've got this game listed as 2-0. No, no, no. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to see what I can do here to rectify this issue. All right, let me see what I can do here. Oh, let's see here. Try boot back in and see what I can do. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. It says actions. That's not it. That's not it. Team schedule. Ole Miss. It says force win. There's nothing there for force win. Because I know you could sit there and say, okay, like you could choose who you want. Yeah, see this right here? Force home win, force away win, force no win. You see that? Force home win, force away win, force no win. That's on another game. It doesn't give you the option here. Ole Miss 2-0 loss. Because you just saw what I did. I just looked and it let me in other unplayed games. But you would think they'd let you reset. Because it says over here, force win. Can't do it. That game's already been played. But you should be able to, because if you see that game, force home win, force away win, reset. So you can reset the game. You see that?
Yeah, and try to go back to their game.
See right there. Reset. And it doesn't, it just brings up the scoreboard. 7-7-7-14. It doesn't show Ole Miss's last touchdown. I can't. Big 12. I'm going to him because he's the home team. 2-0. Hit play there. Nothing pops up. I'm going to go over here. Force win. Nothing pops up. If I go to someone else, though, in the Big 12, like that game right there, it gives me force win, force away win, reset. How in the hell can you reset a game that's never been played? This game was played. It's like, no, we don't want the result of this game. It won't let me reset it. What are you doing?
Let me see. They're saying it's in this area, but I don't know. I just looked it up, and that's where this area is.
Hold on. Folks, I don't know what else to do. We're going to end the broadcast, see what I can do, maybe save this. I don't know.